Hello everyone. I know it's been a long while. I haven't been called to do a reading for a very long time, but I heard to do one today and it's all about the pink today. I apologize if you're hearing a fan. I can't turn it off right now, so hopefully it's not too disruptive. All right, I don't know what this reading's going to be about. I just know there's a lot of pink energy surrounding it. So I'm going to use these cards, which are the Accurate AF Tarot. I find that funny because, it's a little harsh. They're such beautiful pink, soft, beautiful cards, and then, there's a little bit of a potty mouth there, but that's a nice balance, I guess. All right, let's see what's coming up today. Four of Wands, prosperity and harmony, and Four of Swords, solitude and healing. And those combine for 44, which is amazing because 44 is the master creator, manifester, healing number. Master healer, master creator, master manifester number. So we have the Four of Wands, which are crystals actually in this deck, and the Four of Swords. Prosperity, harmony, solitude, and healing. They want me to, I don't know if they came out this way, but this is how they want me to do it. So this solitude that you've been in, maybe you've been in solitude too. I feel like I've been in solitude. Like I said, I haven't been called to do a reading in a long time. This solitude and healing is somehow leading to this prosperity and harmony. Okay? And they want me to read both cards from this deck. So I'm going to do, what is it first? Four of Swords first. Let's find that. Okay. Well, I came upon the Four of Wands first, but no, I hear Four of Swords first. So let's do that one. Keep the page for the next. Okay, so it's Four of Swords. Here we go. After the time of chaos, anger, and pain depicted in the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords offers respite from the struggles in your life. If you do not actively choose to rest at this time, you may find that external forces apply pressure in unexpected ways to encourage it. In order to reemerge stronger, you must take the time now to renew yourself physically and spiritually. The peace is perhaps temporary, so it's important that you appreciate it while it lasts. This card may also point towards recovery from prolonged illness. The Four of Swords may give the impression of feeling isolated, cut off, and out of touch. If you are feeling distant from reality, it's a good time to consider new approaches and plans for the future. Okay, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands encourages you to step back and take a look at the big picture. See what you have accomplished and revel in the joy that comes from observing your accomplishments as well as the process of working towards them. You are due a celebration, surrounded by people who see your value and appreciate your achievements as much as you do. These accomplishments are not just to do with traditional career goals. This card is strongly associated with family and loved ones. You have a sense of stability and harmony amongst those close to you as a result of efforts invested to build strong and lasting relationships through understanding and mutual support. You have built a place for yourself where you feel serene, and those nearest to you are trustworthy, celebrate you, and fill your cup with love. If you don't feel like you have that yet, it's coming, is what I'm hearing, okay? As a result of this. Now they want me to read the 44. The number 44. Your guardian angel is wrapping you in a cloak of loving protection. You are safe. That's what this book says. They want me to get the other book as well. They want both of these. Okay. Get the other book. Can read what 44 says in here. I open my heart to the powerful divine support from loving angels that help me in all aspects of my spiritual and physical life. Okay, so it's very much about being supported, protected by your angels. All right. The angel number 44. The numerology number 44 is more about the healing and the creating. I actually am being guided to look something up about that. So let me just do that. Bear with me here. And there's something about foundations in here. Okay. So the number 44 is a rare and highly potent master number that symbolizes the ultimate master builder energy, stability, financial abundance, and divine protection. Okay. Karmic and foundation strength, that's what they wanted to get to. It signifies that you're laying down long-lasting structures, not just for yourself, but to uplift others. It carries the vibration of infinity, authority, and material success, bridging the grounded earthiness of the four elements with the flow of abundance. Okay? And the Four of Wands in particular can be a marriage. It can be a reunion. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. All right. What else do you want me to look at here? Use the Sacred Creator cards, okay? Since it is the Master Creator Builder number, they want me to use these Sacred Creator cards. White, gold, and pink are very important colors right now. White, gold, and pink. I don't know why. I'm just hearing that. Surround yourself with white, gold, and pink whenever you can, in some way. Okay. We have a few cards that came out. Feed your artist, the sacred flow of yes, and you, the muse. Okay, so these two are both, the muse is usually, you know, someone who inspires the artist. You are the muse for yourself, is what this is saying here. And the sacred flow of yes. So many artists talk about, and when I say artist, creator, okay, we're going to say creator here, but it might be something artistic in the classic sense, but they talk about being in the flow, right? When they start to create, you know, whether it be painting or creating music or whatever it is, in that very, you know, traditional artistic way. To get in that flow, writing as well, I hear. To get in that flow, the sacred flow of yes, okay? You need to say yes to you, the muse, to feed the artist, your artist, right? You're your own muse, okay? No one else is your muse. That's what it's important that you know that. I don't know, but that's how it's coming. It's important you know you are your muse. You feed your artist. You get yourself into the sacred flow of yes, okay? Do you want me to read from the book? No. Okay. They want me to look at the 303. Is it 303 or the 3003? 303 to start. Then you can look at 3003, okay? 303. Finding it here. God is sending guides and holy masters to support you. Let the light in, okay? Now in the other book. Hold on. I open myself to the divine inspiration and joyful creativity that increase healing and happiness in my life and in this world. Beautiful. Beautiful messages there. And now they want me to look up the 3003 in another way. Okay, 3003. Let's see what it says here. Okay. What do you want me to notice? Images. Go to images, okay? That one. It says, angel number 3003 explains that now is the moment where you will be able to enjoy the best and brightest parts of your life. Well, that's beautiful. Okay, that 28 is off to the side. You want me to read the 28, okay? 28 is about how you feed your artist, okay? Your angels want to give you a high five as they recognize your commitment to being a light in the world. Well done for facing your fears. I feel like when you were in this energy, you know, that healing energy, that isolation energy, you were facing fears, and your angels are recognizing that. And then in this book, we're using all the things today. Oh, my relationships empower me. Interesting. So maybe you were healing relationships, healing the relationship with yourself. You are the muse, and doing so, you're healing relationships with others, right? And your relationships will now empower you. That's really cool. Anything else? Yes, there's the 304 and the 430, all those combinations. Okay, they want me to look at those combinations. I'll start with this book. So we have 430, and we have it twice. So we're going to look at 430 twice. From discipline and commitment, a beautiful new reality shall be born. So attend to your process and keep the faith. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the four. And now we have the 304. And that's there twice as well, the 304. 304. Let me get there. I anchor and ground the presence of my higher self into my heart, inviting spiritual wisdom, light, and love to transform myself and my world. And then we have the 34. So they want me to look at the 34. As I express my creativity, there is an increase of clarity, healing, and practical blessings in my life. Amazing. And now we have the 482. And we have that twice. So we have 482. Bear with me, I'm getting there. I acknowledge that every person is on a unique life journey and has the free will to choose how they respond to their experiences. That may be part of what was being healed. Okay? And then we have the 284. 284. With gratitude, I acknowledge my material blessings, which continue to grow through empowering connections. Amazing. That was just from the one book. Do you want me to read them from the other book? Yes, but in the opposite direction. Okay, so 284 first then. 284. Your angels are encouraging you to do what is right. Step into service and know that your own pathway will be served by it. Interesting. 428. Your angels are hearing your prayers regarding career and purpose and want you to know that they support your dreams. Amazing. And then, was it the 303? No, the 34. Next. I'm going backwards, so I'm trying to keep it in the same order but backwards. 34. You are being connected to universal masters for inspiration and insights that will guide you on your journey. Trust in your feelings. Okay. And then I think we did the 3003, which is not going to change. And that was a beautiful, but should I read it again? Okay, I'll read it again. 3003 explains that now is the moment where you will be able to enjoy the best and brightest parts of your life. Beautiful. And now we'll do the, did I skip did I do 304? I don't know if I did 304 before. But angels are swirling around you, inviting you to raise your thoughts, intentions, and energy to the highest vibration possible. I must have done that. And then 403. 403. Your energy is going through an upgrade at this time. Know that your guides are supporting you during this transition. Beautiful. And 430, did I do 430? Not yet. Okay, do 430. Your angels are encouraging you to reconnect with the purpose behind your current choices and actions, as this will help you to keep moving forward. Did I do the 403 in this book? I'm going to go and look. I don't know if we did that. No, we didn't. I ground my spirit into my body, express wisdom, and evoke healing in myself and for the benefit of others. Okay, a lot of messages there, and I just saw 15:15 on the clocks. They want me to look at that in this book. 15:15 on the clock. What does that say to us? Here we go. Know that the changes you are making at this time are necessary in order for you to grow. Trust that the space you are making is creating room for abundance. Okay, a lot of messages. I hope some of those resonated with you, if not all of them. I just do what I'm called to do. I don't know if this is, I don't know if it's feeling disjointed to you or not. But those are the messages that wanted to come through with the numbers. There were a lot. Okay. I missed the 283. They want me to read the 283, okay? You are being guided to move into a state of care and compassion. Choose to be love. And then in this other book, 283. I know it's a lot of numbers. Sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing for that, but 283 in this book. I effortlessly attract and recognize my soul tribe according to divine grace and timing. Okay. Oh, now I see the reunion. So this was the isolation and healing, and this is the reunion. And that reunion brings you prosperity and harmony. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. But you needed to learn how to be your muse, how to go within, how to get into that sacred flow of yes on your own without the tribe, so that you could reunite with the tribe whole. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. So if you were feeling like you've been in isolation and healing relationships with yourself and therefore with others, that was necessary so that you can step back into this tribe whole, knowing you are your muse, okay? That you feed your artists and you open to the sacred flow of yes on your own. You don't need anyone else to do that. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, now I can get more of these cards, okay? All right. Ace of Swords, breakthrough, a mental focus. There you go. That's the breakthrough. I'm going to put that right here. So, do I want to put it there? I want to put it where? Here, like this. Yeah, you are your own muse. You feed your own artist. You open yourself to the sacred flow of yes. You do that all by yourself. Having a tribe is wonderful, but you do that for yourself. That is a breakthrough. That's, and now you have the mental focus to do that. They want me to read the book, but that's very clear. Okay, so let's see what the book says about the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Swords is a symbol of clarity and insight. If you're feeling subtle shifts and have a sense that a major breakthrough is coming for you, this card assures it. There is a good chance that new information has made its way to you in the forms of ideas, truths revealed, or a sudden mental connection. As well as new information, this card signals the falling away of confusion and distraction, giving you an opportunity to slice through to the core of situations without the mental fuzziness that may sometimes convolute decision-making or understanding. Along with the gift of discernment and clear judgment at this time, your capacity to develop and execute your plans and ideas is greatly improved, which allows you to make headway on situations that is far more swift than usual. Very interesting. And it's interesting because I will say that I've been asking for a while, like, why am I not doing any readings? I feel like I'm abandoning the people that followed me. But I guess we all needed to be in this isolation, perhaps, to come to a place of, I'm not saying you probably sought out other tarot readers and have other ways of getting information and etc. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but for some of you, you might have felt that you were isolating for a while, and maybe a lot of things were not that you usually lean on or rely on as your muse or to feed your artists and to help you open the sacred flow of yes weren't available to you. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just saying. But I feel personally, I feel better about having been MIA for a little bit with this message coming through. I think it was needed in some way. Okay. So that's a 1. So we have 441 and 144. Okay, 441 and 144. 441 first, okay? Let's see what 441 says. Your angels are reminding you that you are a powerful being. Call up your inner strength and send it out into the world. Yeah, that's definitely happening with the isolation part, okay? And then 144. 100,000 angels are enveloping you in their light and love. So yes, you're never alone, even if you're feeling isolated, right? So we have the 441 in this book. Let's see what it says. The angels say yes to the new approach, structure or foundation being created to make your dreams reality. Interesting. And that's the sacred flow of yes right above there, right in the middle of those cards that are forming that number. Okay, so they're supporting you and they're saying, yes, 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 this is good. Okay, whatever is coming to you now. And then with each step I take, my divine path becomes more clear. There we go. Okay. All right. So you're having a breakthrough. Like I said, if you don't feel that's there yet, it's coming. But this isolation part was, and the healing part was important, right? The solitude and healing was important to bring this breakthrough and to bring you to this place of feeling whole and knowing that you are your own muse, you feed your own artists, you open yourself to the sacred flow of yes on your own. You don't need any other human being or angel to do it. But now that you know that and you're there, you're going to call in your tribe of human beings, and also the angels are surrounding you and they are supporting you and they are giving you the go ahead. They're saying yes, 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 yes. Okay. Now they want me to look at the 281 and the 301 and the 103. Okay, so 281. Your angels are reminding you that your life is in your hands. Take back your power. Okay, and then the 301. What does 301 say? You are in a powerful space of alignment at this time. Don't let anything interrupt your flow and spiritual connection. Beautiful. And then 103. Know that God sees you as a divine and worthy child of light. Okay. Now they want me to go the opposite way. 103 first. There's a higher loving intelligence flowing through me, inspiring creativity and the playful freedom to be myself and shine my light. Beautiful. And then the 301. I am open to the divine inspiration and joyful creativity that increase healing and happiness in my life and in this world. I just read 303 again. Guess we need to hear it again. 301 is, I deepen my inner spiritual awakening through creative self-expression, which in turn stimulates a fresh start and clear direction in my life. Okay? And then, what was the other number? Was it 281? Yes, I think it was 281. There we go. I prioritize and assume responsibility in my relationships in a way that respects myself and others. Relationships are very important. Okay, now they want me to read the 182. I take initiative and responsibility in my relationships, and I am a source of inspiration for healthy and mature connections. I said they were important, didn't I? Okay, and the 182 in the other book. Your angels are encouraging you to let go of other people's challenges, mistakes, and bad behavior. You deserve to be free from them. Or free of them, it says, actually. Okay, and then Did I read 130 and 103? I don't know. I don't remember. So let's do it if we didn't. 103 says, there is a higher loving intelligence flowing through me. I did read that. Inspiring creativity and playful freedom to be myself and shine my light. Did I read it in this other book? 103? I don't think so. So that's where I need to read it. Oh, I did. God knows that. Know that God sees you as a divine and worthy child of light. 130. I don't know if I read that one. Choose to live with purpose and to take steps that you know will serve you and your expansion. Okay, and then in this book, 130. My intentions begin the loving creation of a new reality. Okay, again, lots of numbers, lots of numbers, lots of messages. I'm going to have to watch this back so I catch it all. I hope you're catching it all. Take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate, like, you probably won't even hear it, to be honest. And maybe if you watch the reading another time, you'll hear it. If it doesn't resonate now, it might resonate later. I don't know why I'm saying that, but this is what's coming. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. Okay, they want me to do more of that. They want you to do more of that. That open expression, the sacred flow of yes, just allowing whatever is coming to come. Okay, feed your artist, you are the muse. They're saying, there's a reason why I'm doing things the way I'm doing things right now. And it's just blurting it out, really. And, we always have, well, we don't always have. Sometimes I have that little voice in my head that is like, you're just blurting things out. You're just saying things. Does this make any sense? Is it disjointed? We have that critic, right? That can be there. And, I had overcome that critic at one point in my life, and then it comes back, and then I overcome it, and then it comes back. So, it's part of it. Don't worry about it if you have that critic, okay? Just keep doing it anyway. Keep speaking anyway. Keep letting it flow anyway. Whether you yourself are criticizing yourself or doubting yourself or trying to silence yourself, or someone is doing that to you. That's where the relationship thing comes in, I hear. Maybe you're fine when you're on your own, but you get in a relationship and you start silencing yourself. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just saying what's coming. But that's what they want. They want that stream. Writing it will help. Writing it will help. They want you to write that way, just whatever's coming. That's, I think, journaling. I'm resistant to journaling for some reason. Maybe you are too. But they're guiding you to do that. They're guiding me to do it too. They're drawing my attention to this crystal that I got, the pink and the white, the one that's right in the middle there. I don't know if you can see it behind the candle, the pink and the white. There's something about pink and white and gold, as I mentioned earlier, pink and white and gold, that is really important. Okay, they want me to look it up. All right. What is it about pink and white and gold? Pink. I'm just looking up the way that I'm being guided to look it up. Okay. So the combination of pink, white, and gold merges unconditional love, which is the pink, divine purity, which is the white, and ultimate abundance, the gold. Together, this palette creates a high vibrational, energetic frequency centered on nurturing relationships, spiritual enlightenment, and manifesting prosperity with pure intentions. Okay, so that was important. Pink, white, and gold. Okay, surround yourself with it as much as you can right now. It's going to bring that in. Okay. And I'm hearing, okay, so the writing. It's not just journaling, it's writing your intentions. Okay, because they keep talking about the intentions. Writing your intentions down. It helps. Okay, it helps. That's what I'm hearing, it helps. Anything else you want me to do with this group? They want more of these cards, okay? Okay, the card on the bottom, they want me to show you, ambush fear with your ferocious dream. So writing it helps. Your dream. Ambush your fears with your dreams. If you focus on your dreams, your fears don't have a lot of room to manifest. This is the card that they want. Okay. Yeah. What do you really want? That's the card they want to come out. Write it down. If you focus on your dreams, your fears don't have a lot of room to manifest. X marks the spot, right? Yeah. And look, it's white and gold. So, and then we bring in the unconditional love with the pink. Unconditional love for what you really want, okay? No judgment. Where do you want me to put this card? You want me to put it up here. What do you really want? Okay. That's really the question, isn't it? And that's why you had to go into this solitude, to quiet all the noise around you so that you could figure out what it is you really want. Okay. They want one more of these cards, okay? Okay. So 2 cards came out. The first one, raw intention. So that's what they want you to write down, right? The raw intention. And then your soul shines. When you connect with your raw intention, your soul shines. And we have that arrow pointing up again, which we have here. So these cards are connected too. So what do you really want? What is your raw intention? 22, Master Builder, Master Creator, right? When you connect with what you really want and you set your raw intentions, your soul shines. I'm asking if they want me to look at the numbers and they're saying no. Okay, putting those there. One last tarot card and that's it. Okay. Okay, well, that didn't take long. Was waiting to come out. Oh, look at that. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords? I feel like there's a card behind it. Is there? Yeah. 6 of Swords. Resolution, moving on. And 8 of Swords, overcoming fears and self-entrapment. Okay. So yeah, this one was behind it. So this one we saw first, right? Overcoming fears, that's what you've been doing in this solitude and healing. You've been overcoming your fears and your self-entrapment. That's why it's a mental breakthrough, right? A mental focus breakthrough. You're not going to focus on your fears anymore. Remember it said something about ambush your fears with your dreams. By focusing on your dreams, your fears do not have room to manifest. And then resolution, moving on, the 6 of Swords. You're leaving the past behind you. The past is in the past, okay? It's resolved. And it's time to move on. And focus on what you really want so your soul can truly shine. All right? That's where I'm going to leave it. And I hope you have a beautiful day.